Dramatic, isn't it? Gabriel didn't eat for 3 weeks after splurging on that coat. He has a thing for black leather.
I can go through the rest of that stuff some other time. I'm out of here. Try not to sell out the store while I'm gone.
Uh-huh.
A meshed window provides access to the confessional from the priest's booth. The panel behind the mesh window moves from the other side.
May I help you, my child?
Can I ask you a few questions?
The confessional is not the best place for interviews, son. You can contact the parish offices if you need private counseling.
I understand. Thanks, Father.
Is there anything else?
I'd like to make a confession.
All right, if it'll make you feel better.
I've had impure thoughts about a woman I met.
Impure thoughts? You mean thoughts of sexual relations?
You could say that, but worse than what you mean.
Worse? You mean extreme sexual relations?
Well, not involving animals or anything.
Oh, well. Perhaps we should just leave it at that. Pray for forgiveness and say 10 rosaries. Is there anything else?
I've done some pretty rotten things to my friend Mosley.
Rotten? What do you mean?
Practical jokes, insults, among other things.
I see. Are you sorry?
Well...
Pray for forgiveness and say 3 rosaries. Is there anything else?
I haven't paid my assistant for 3 months.
Have you had the money?
Nope.
Sounds like a matter for the courts, son, not the church. Is there anything else?
Some people say I'm a selfish person, Father.
We can always strive to improve ourselves. Patterns can be broken.
Yes. Thank you, Father.
Is there anything else?
I think I just need to give an overall apology to the universe.
I see. Apology noted.
Thanks, Father.
Is there anything else?
I've had a lot of women, Father.
A lot? More than 10?
Yes, Father.
More than 20?
Yes, Father.
More than 40?
Yes, Father.
Son, I don't think this is a matter for a priest. I think you need a good therapist.
If we're counting therapists, then I'm up to at least, let's see, count the 1, and, this might take a while.
My son, I'm afraid my lunch break is coming on about now. Pray for forgiveness and say 20 rosaries. On second thought, when you finish the math, say that many rosaries.
Gabriel hears him leave the confessional.
I should probably add one more rosary for that while I'm at it. I've been a bad boy.
The panel behind the mesh window moves from the other side.
I've always wondered how the other half lives.
Inside the box, Gabriel finds a priest's collar and some oil used for blessing. That oil is for holy purposes, not the sort of thing Gabriel would want to use it for.
You never know when a priest's collar will come in handy.
The mesh window on this side has a wooden door that slides open to let the priest hear confession. Someone is in that confessional. Gabriel will have to wait.
Hey, Grace, here I am.
Oh boy, party time.
There's no reason to wear that at the moment. There's no reason to wear that at the moment.
Like to make a confession, Grace?
Whatever you're planning to do with that, Gabriel, I don't want to know.
I've got some things I need to do.
Good luck.
This disguise is almost ready. I hate to say it, but I need to style my hair to be more respectable. Hello, beautiful. It's me.
The excitement of seeing you is killing me.
I don't need to, thanks. I'll take this hair gel. You never know when you'll need a touch-up. My hair looks perfect the way it is at the moment. I'll be back later.
Have fun.
I don't think hair gel alone is going to convince her I'm the respectable type. All right, but this is private.
Yes? Who is it?
It's Father McLaughlin to see you.
Father McLaughlin, you say? You must be new in the parish. I'm so pleased to meet you, Father. Do come in.
Thank you, my child.
Please be seated, Father.
Thank you.
Now, what can I do for you?
The painting behind the couch is a Madonna and Child. Madame's parlor is full of carefully dusted and polished relics of her past. If Madame wants to serve tea, she'll do the pouring. An old table lamp with a fringed shade gives off what little light there is in the parlor. It's a large antique cabinet. It's probably worth something. Madame seems to like candles. Gabriel wonders if these too are specialties of Mr. Walker's shop. There's an old-fashioned jewelry box on the coffee table. There's an old-fashioned jewelry box on the coffee table. The upholstered chair is less comfortable than it looks. Madame Casino looks fragile and pale under a thick layer of face powder. If Gabriel's not mistaken, she's a slice short of a loaf.
Nice doggy. Good Castro. Do you mind if I ask you a few questions, my child?
Of course not, mon père.
What can you tell me about New Orleans?
The only true New Orleans are of French origin, you know. My family were among the original settlers of New Orleans. They came here from France. The Creole society used to be so gay in New Orleans. Now it barely hangs on by its fingernails.
Tell me about yourself.
Me? I am Creole. My family has been in New Orleans for over 200 years. Real New Orleanians are French, you see. These days, the city is overrun with people with no heritage at all. No offense, Father, but it's true. But the French, naturellement, will always be the true blood of New Orleans.
Tell me about yourself.
Well, Father, I don't know what else to say.
It's so nice of you to invite me in.
But no, mon père. I am always happy to see one of the good fathers.
Do you have any idea what caprice encore means?
Maybe, I know. I bet you do not know, Father, n'est-ce pas?
It means don't eat the chili.
Shows how much you know.
About caprice encore.
Oui? Are you going to tell me what it means, Father?
Of course I know what it means. Do you?
I wasn't born yesterday, Father. I won't tell you what it means if you don't already know.
That caprice encore thing.
Now, do not continue to tease me, Father. You know what it means as well as I.
It means that's too bad.
It's too bad you don't know what you're saying, young man.
That caprice encore thing.
Now, do not continue to tease me, Father. You know what it means as well as I.
No, I don't.
Just as I thought. You shouldn't talk about things you don't understand.
That caprice encore thing.
Now, do not continue to tease me, Father. You know what it means as well as I.
No, I don't.
Just as I thought. You shouldn't talk about things you don't understand.
What can you tell me about voodoo?
People think I'm just a foolish old woman, but I know the things they do. My family's been in New Orleans since 1750, so I know more than most. Voodoo people are all over the city, in the shops, everywhere. They'll curse you like that, and most people don't even notice. Spit on your bread at the bakery. Take strands of your hair at the store when you try on clothes. Oh, you have to be so careful. But I know their ways, so I can protect myself. I know how to use the magic too, and I can counteract their evil spells.
Do you know anything about Marie Laveau?
Oh, her! I could tell you about her. Voodoo Queen? Ah! My great-grandmother was an acolyte of Marie Laveau. She knows the truth about her.
Tell me more about voodoo in New Orleans.
It's just plain evil. It's dangerous to even discuss it.
Do you know anything about snakes?
Snakes. They're evil creatures. Did you know that evil people can send them into your dreams? They can. That's why I never sleep.
Right, thanks. Does this mean anything to you?
No, Father, it does not.
Does this mean anything to you?
No, Father, it does not.
Does this mean anything to you?
No, Father, it does not.
Do you mind if I ask you a few more questions, madam?
If you wish, Father.
Do you find the weather to your liking?
It's terribly humid. I only go out in the morning and the evening.
Do you know anything about animal masks?
No, Father. I don't know anything about that.
Tell me more about Marie Laveau.
No, I won't say anything more. Not to you, Father. I'm sure you mean well, but you are an outsider.
What can you tell me about St. John's Eve?
Oh, St. John's Eve, mais oui. I used to love the St. John's Eve Mass at St. Louis Cathedral. Of course, it is also a night of great wickedness, worse than All Hallows' Eve. They will corrupt anything, Father.
They? They who?
Oh, you know.
What else can you tell me about St. John's Eve?
I don't think I should say any more about that.
Do you know anything else about snakes?
It would be bad luck to talk about that anymore.
What do you know about the voodoo murders?
Voodoo murders? Ha! They are nothing new to me, Father. They happen all the time. I hardly go out anymore. It's too dangerous in the streets. They can get you anywhere, you know. Even here, in this room. But I try not to let them know about me. That's the best way.
What else do you know about the voodoo murders?
Shh! They'll hear you.
What a delightful little dog you have.
Ah yes, Castro is my boon companion.
Does this mean anything to you?
No, Father, it does not.
Madame Casino is paranoid and fearful enough without showing her that graphic photograph. Gabriel's impersonating a priest. Madame Casino would not appreciate that.
Does this mean anything to you?
No, Father, it does not.
The tea service has been polished recently. Madame uses it with her Creole sisters, perhaps. A low wooden coffee table sits in front of the sofa. Madam finds comfort in these iconic images, it seems.
Madam in younger days?
Good heavens, no, Father.
It's a painting of a pretty young lady in old-fashioned clothes.
Madam in younger days?
Good heavens, no, Father.
Do you mind if I ask you a few more questions, madam?
If you wish, Father.
Tell me more about Marie Laveau.
No, I won't say anything more. Not to you, Father. I'm sure you mean well, but you are an outsider.
That Caprice encore thing.
Do not continue to tease me, Father. You know what it means as well as I.
No, I don't.
Just as I thought. You shouldn't talk about things you don't understand.
That looks a little large to carry around. The sofa is velvet, and it is wearing nearly as much of Madame Cazeneux's face powder as Madame is herself.
Au revoir, madame.
Adieu, mon père.
I'm not going back on the street looking like this. Hello, Dr. John.
Glad you could return to us, Mr. Knight.
Does this pattern look familiar to you?
Where did you get that?
You do recognize it then?
I have never seen it before in my life.
Are you sure about this pattern?
I am sure, Mr. Knight.
Could I ask you some more questions?
Of course. I also find our dialogue stimulating.
So what do you think of our summer weather? Have you ever seen it so overcast or so muggy?
It is unpleasant. The heavens are not pleased these days.
A street drummer has settled outside the museum. It's an electrical switch.
What does this do?
Turn that thing off.
Oh, sorry.
We have air conditioning, you see.
Yeah, I see.
It's an electrical switch. Gabriel has no interest in the noisy fan at the moment. The voodoo shrine is filled with items that both fascinate Gabriel and also make his skin crawl.
Thanks a lot. Bye now.
Come back again.
I knew you'd miss me, so I came back.
Really? I forgot you were gone.
Got a minute, Grace?
What's up?
Could you do some research for me?
Sure, what?
I have a pattern I need you to research.
How interesting. What is it?
It's a reconstruction of the tracings they found around the murder victims. The ones done in flour and blood.
Yuck. You shouldn't carry this kind of thing around. Who knows what these symbols mean?
Well, wear your evil banishing gloves if you want, but check it out for me, would you?
I'll see what I can find out. Anything else?
I can't think of anything. Had any customers lately?
No, but I'm sure you have.
It looks like my priest outfit is complete. I'll be back later.
Have fun.
Madame Lorelei, the fortune teller, is garbed in a belly dancer's outfit and wears a boa around her neck. A real boa.
Madame Lorelei, is it?
What can I do for you, handsome?
That's a nice snake you have there.
Oh, I could say the same of you.
Well, I know where I got mine. Where'd you get yours?
That's personal.
How's business?
How's business? I have no time for such dull conversation, darling.
Oh, nothing.
Well, then move aside, sweetie, but stay where I can look at you, okay?
Madame Lorelei seems less approachable when she's behind that booth.
Madame Lorelei, is it?
What can I do for you, handsome?
How about a reading?
The prices are listed on the sign.
They seem a little steep.
Well, I sometimes do my intimate friends for nothing, but I am a businesswoman.
I'm sure you are. I'd really like to know more about that snake.
Oh, sorry, sweetie, but I don't discuss Elvis with anyone.
Oh, nothing.
Well, then move aside, sweetie, but stay where I can look at you, okay?
Thanks again for that pattern.
No problem.
Thanks, boys.
A Cajun band, inventive as always with their instruments, is having a good old time on the lawn. Funny how catchy that toe tapping can be.
Come on, boys, hoopla!
The booth is a colorful melange. It announces the owner as Madame Lorelei and gives prices for palm readings, $20, crystal ball gazing, $15,
boys.
and birth charts, $50. Madame Lorelei lounges at the booth, fondling her snake.
Come on, boys, hoopla! Thanks, boys.